You've seen the thumbnail, but don't worry. I'm not going to do anything offensive to the French. Okay? So here is some harmless gameplay. See? Simple headshot. Haha! This rifle is the best. Okay, enough of that. The Berthier is a 3-slot long ammo rifle that costs $356. It is unique from the other bolt action rifles in that it can carry 2 types of ammunition, which makes it pretty versatile. It does 130 damage to the chest within 10 meters and has an effective headshot range of 305 meters. Given its rapid reloading clip mechanism and its more consistent damage over range thanks to long ammo, the Berthier is ideal for all your tour de force gameplay. The Berthier has 2 variants, the Riposte and the Deadeye version. The Riposte costs $370 and has the same basic usability as the Martini Riposte. To complete your Joan of Arc roleplay, this bladed version can kill most AI grunts in one swipe of a light attack, and its heavy attack does 168 damage, which means it can one-hit enemy hunters in the chest, that is, if they don't hear you coming. Of course, don't be surprised when your roleplay meets its demise in a way that mimics reality. The Deadeye variant is equipped with a Deadeye. Despite its carbine size, this version has no Napoleon complex about sniping enemies. The shorter barrel of the Berthier results in a higher recoil, which can make the Deadeye variant more difficult to use, but with a little practice, it is great for some handy quick scoping and clutch moments.
Oh my gosh.
Holy shit.
My god.
Holy fuck! Dude!
The Berthier can benefit from 4 traits: Iron Sharpshooter, Bullet Grubber, and, if you are using the Deadeye version, Deadeye Scopesmith and Steady Aim. Iron Sharpshooter allows you to remain in sight between shots, and Bullet Grubber allows you to catch unspent bullets. However, given its ability to carry 2 ammo types, the Berthier has a unique quirk that can be an advantage. It turns out the French were so fond of the guillotine, they gave this version of the Berthier the ability to top off. Instead of ejecting unspent bullets, you can bring custom ammo in one ammo slot and switch ammo types to refill your gun. Of course, this takes much longer than losing the bullet, but it can ensure you are battle ready when it matters most. Deadeye Scopesmith allows you to remain aimed down the Deadeye scope when cycling the next bullet. Steady Aim gradually reduces the sway of the rifle when aiming down the scope. Keeping in line with French interests, I'm going to recommend that you take the one that makes cycling easier. Just be aware that doping isn't always worth the trade-offs, like losing your medals. Okay, let's pause here for a second. How do you say subscribe in French? That can't be... Okay, well, s'abonner to the channel if you haven't, but I also want to say a special thank you to Longshot X, Duck Run Amuck, and Sir Clone, who have joined my Patreon. Having their support means I can make the videos I want to. I am so sorry to the French. You can become a patron too with the link in the description and gain access to exclusive perks. Okay, shameless plug over, back to the Berthier. The Berthier has 2 custom ammo types, Incendiary Ammo and Spitzer Ammo. Incendiary Ammo is mainly a PvE ammo type, but it can ignite enemy players at the risk of revealing your firing position. Given that it only costs $35, it might be worth bringing to use that top-off strategy, but you'll lose a specific benefit of long ammo. Yes, that word that can make any office conversation feel uncomfortable, penetration. We need to penetrate more markets. But if you don't really care about the glory of the whole shooting through walls thing, then you can plan around using incendiary ammo. Spitzer ammo reduces the damage to 111, but it increases the muzzle velocity from 590 meters per second up to 780 meters per second. At that speed, you are basically a predator drone operator, in that most engagements you run into will be point and click, which is actually a pretty apt comparison because Spitzer ammo is expensive at $220. It probably makes the most sense to use it on the Deadeye version, but your mileage may vary. Well, sorry, French. But your kilometerage may vary. The Berthier is hard-hitting, the least expensive long ammo bolt action, and has pretty tempting variants. So, what are the cons? Well, to be honest, pain begets pain. With the small capacity of the Berthier, that means you will be reloading more often. 3 bullets is enough to put a man down, but in extended fights, you'll need to remain conscious of your refractory period. Yeah, sticking with that. In addition to that, you only get 15 rounds, and the partial reload can eject 2 unspent bullets if you're not careful, so it is easy to run out of ammo. And although I think this rifle towers over some of the other popular picks, the recoil has a bit of a learning curve to it. It is easy to lose track of your targets after shooting, and given the small capacity, missing more can result in more downtime reloading or topping off. However, despite these cons, the Berthier is still a competitive pick and perhaps a near perfect embodiment of the spirit of resistance that exists among the French. Do you want a rifle that can cycle rounds quickly but don't want to lower yourself to Mosin rock eating? Well, take the Berthier. Do you want a gun manufactured in a country with one of the strongest modern democracies, a healthy GDP, a robust healthcare system that takes care of its citizens, an appreciation for art and food modeled around the globe, and home to some of the most beautiful vistas in the world? Well, that's a pretty weird thing to want, but sure, take the Berthier. Do you want to play Bayou Detective with a gun that gives you the confidence to roam the streets and stop wrongdoers in their tracks? Take the Berthier. There's a red flare right here. Was that clue already peeled? No. Okay. It's like they hit a bug lady or something. But they didn't come
Bug
with
lady.
a clue. Oh, by me.
Oh shit.
Did he hit?
Where's he at?
He's dead.
Oh, nice.
Okay, I am let down, so let's wrap this up. Sure, the Mosin and the Lebel are probably better picks for sniping, and sure, you can save money by using a cheaper gun, but as the French say, la vie est tout coûteux pour brader mauvais vin. Yes, I learned that for the video. Yes, it is probably bad, and yes, you can make fun of me. Oh, one more thing, Saboner.
Oh, that was funny.
S'abonner.